I'm Alderman Walter Burnett, Alderman of the 27th Ward. Welcome to the 27th Ward. I'm very excited to be here today. I'd like to acknowledge everyone who's on the dais, but I also like to acknowledge some of my colleagues that are here today. Two of my next door neighbors, one to the west is Alderman Jason Irving from the 28th Ward, and one to the south is Alderman Danny Solis from the 25th Ward. And I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the beautiful one from the crowd, State Representative Melissa Coyer Irving from the 10th District. No offense to the two guys, but anyway, gives me a great pleasure to be here. You know, a lot of things that's happening on the west side. We've been very blessed in our journey with this mayor to get some things done. Just want to point out a few things. Breakthrough Ministry is here, which is across the street from my ward, but in the 28th Ward. And the city has invested millions of dollars in their project over there, youth center in this area that has a dental clinic, a clinic, cooking school, restaurant, training center, after school program, and I can go on with that. Down the street, we have the daily library. You know, a lot of great things have been happening in this area. Just in my ward alone, we have rehab over 5 parks, built 2 new parks. We got the Bulls Training Center, the Blackhawks Training Center. We rehab a lot of the blue lines from Damon and the Eisenhower to Milwaukee and Division, to Chicago Avenue and Milwaukee, to Grand and Milwaukee, and we're getting a new stop at Damon and Lake. This mayor has helped me to introduce an ordinance that I sponsor to save SROs in the city of Chicago, for which we've been very blessed in our ward to be the benefactors of a lot of those. Matter of fact, about 5 SROs in our ward have been preserved. The Mark Twain, one on LaSalle and North Avenue, one on Jackson and Wood. We changed the Jackson Hotel and built a new SRO over on Lake and the Eisenhower. We built the Hatchery, the Harvest Commons, which used to be the Viceroy Hotel, and changed that to an SRO that also helped women who have been incarcerated. And we're getting ready to emerge upon an expansion of that in the days to come. We also have the Blackhawks Training Center coming, with also a center for the community where the youth can come and play. It's going to be part of the community. New Malcolm X has been built. Rush Hospital is going to build a new area for their students, and also another building to their addition. Things are getting ready to happen with the county hospital, for which they're going to need some support from the city of Chicago. I can go on and on. Things are happening in Cabrini Green. We built 2 developments in Cabrini Green, and we have RFPs that have been approved and just about ready to go on 3 more that's going to happen in Cabrini Green. In Henry Horner, we're rehabbing the super block and looking to start doing the last other part of Henry Horner. We just built over in Rockwell Gardens. We just built a new facility there, and I'm trying to nudge the mayor and CHA to build the rest of it over there. But I can go on and on. Matter of fact, if I start naming all of the projects, and that's not even all of them, I will have to say that we've just about done more in our area. And not just on the north side, but on the west side too. We're not even talking about Google and McDonald's and hundreds of jobs and Peace Market, that's over in this area. We have done more things in these 6 years than I have been able to do in my 22 years as alderman. So when I say that this mayor is my partner, I call him my Hebrew homie, right? He's my Hebrew homie. He's my partner, and he's constantly helping me to build up our ward, but he's using his dollar sense to leverage other dollars to help other wards. He have taken money from my ward to leverage dollars to do the opportunity funds in other communities to help minority businesses on the south and west side to expand and grow. Now we just did the PMD over in the Goose Island area where he's leveraging those dollars to help industrial areas on the west and south side. I'm not, just want you all to know I'm not selfish and I'm not afraid to share, right? But I commend the mayor on thinking about link development, thinking about helping the folks in the upper income areas, but at the same time leveraging those dollars to help the rest of the city of Chicago. We've been able to do a lot of things with this mayor, and I just want to say, I want to thank the mayor for everything that he's done in the past 6 years in our ward, and I look forward to the next 2 more years that we're going to do things in our ward that we haven't even broken ground for, but you're going to see a lot more groundbreakings and ribbon cuttings in the 27 wards. So I just want to thank you, Mayor, for leveraging folks to also work on this great development, this hatchery. And I got to be honest with you, it's an idea of people who's in the community, but the mayor's been running with this personally. He's been running with this and connecting folks and making this thing happen. This would not happen without the mayor's personal touch. And when I say a personal touch, I mean he calls people and asks them to help, to make a difference. Where they're going to build this hatchery, unfortunately, we have some of our folks who are dysfunctional hanging out right there. We're going to take that and turn it around and make it an opportunity for those folks and other people to be able to change their lives, but also have a dynamic impression of this community and the rest of the communities on the west side. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Rahm Emanuel.